we go to the head area. I'm going to start styling immediately. So you go straight to the head immediately after title, but not at the end of this. No, just starting between here. That same place where you normally put your link for CSS link. Start typing. I want to talk to the body. You just type body. Start coding. So remember the color is still the same green. So I say background color green. Sorry, background color green. Execute. So we are not good. I am making some mistakes here. Before I proceed, I should have notified the system that I'm working on HTML and CSS. So you will need to provide your code, style, type, text, CSS. So you will need to carefully tell the system that you are working on some styles, style, type. It will ask you what kind of style, text slash CSS. That's what you're working on. And then you bring it down. So you can start then by typing your background, mhm. Sorry, you put your beginning code, end of code. So you can now say your background, body, sorry, body. What am I doing? Sorry, body, background, color, green. So you need to indicate that you are working in a style type, which is text slash CSS. So you end it in between the environment. You can now call in the element you want to work on, which is the body, the style, background, color. I'm calling on green. So it's supposed to come up here. So let's do that page that has appeared already. So I want the text align center. All the text should go to the center. The color should be white. So in essence, you keep on writing all the codes you need. Well, the only thing that changed that if you are talking to a class, you have to put slash to call the class name before you start your execution. So that's exactly what changed here. So without much ado, you have already known what I'm about to say. Take your time, take your time carefully, and keep on styling it in the same page, making sure that it is still in this parenthesis, this nesting must be nested between this and this so that it can really work perfectly well. So that is exactly how to start off with your CSS. We are going to learn a whole lot about CSS styling, how to style an image, how to style a form, how to also style your menus, and then later on we'll be diving into making your styles animated. So let us move straight away on how to design a sample mock-up image that we can actually style. Yes, a sample design that will help us direct our styling in a more beautiful interface. So let us begin first by introducing Figma. So Figma is an application, though an online web-based application that you actually use to design mock-up images. Mock-up images like website images, application interfaces that users want to watch. As they are watching, as looking at it, they want to use it to design a website or an application that looks exactly that same way. Something very, very powerful, something very artistic. So something that is user friendly, just like it is said, or based on the user experience, the experience of users who have been using the website. So we start in Figma by clicking on the design, which is here. This is the design. double click on it and wait patiently as it loads. So when Figma loads the canvas where we can do our design, you will have to tell yourself what exactly you want to design. We will start with the very simple designs and we'll go straight away to our web page and style it. So we start with something very simple. Let's wait patiently. Remember, Figma is online, and for you to start using Figma, you need to have an online access. You need to sign up on their website using your email and make sure you have internet access, enough subscription that can carry you all through the designing process, because Figma does not work offline. So here we are on Figma. I think I have to restart afresh so that we will all be carried along. So first of all, you launch the app by visiting the website figma.com. Figma.com. So when it opens, you need to double click on the design button here, which is shown right there, so that you can start working on a new prototype, a new mock-up design of your app or of your website. So right now we are going to have the interface. The first thing you see here is the blank interface of Figma, where nothing is yet stored in it, where nothing has been designed. So by the left here, we'll be having the title of the web page we are working on right here. The network is a bit slow, please be patient. So here we have the title of the document, which I would like to call sample design. Here we have the arrangements in Figma. Usually happens in form of pages and layers. Pages, you can have a single page that has so many layers. The layers are kind of where do each component appear. Should it be on top of the other one, below, beside, or at the top? So they are kind of the way you have your cabbage, the fruit called cabbage. When you peel the back leaves, they appear on layers by layer. There's some on top of each other. As you remove them, you see that's exactly how Figma appears. Your designs can appear in separate layers, all of them joined together to make up one page. So separate components. So here we have the assets. You can use the assets. The assets defines what your system will look like depending on the platform you are working on, whether iOS design or Windows design. So here we have the canvas itself, the canvas where your design takes place. And here is where you place your mobile screen or your desktop screen and start designing what your app will look like on those screens, or what your website will look like on the screen. Remember, I make use of app, I make use of website while explaining to you what we are doing here on front-end web design. Why I usually make use of that app is because both the website is also an application. Fully programmed website is also a dynamic application. So they're all the same, and the same method of designing applies for all of them. So by the right hand side here, we'll have the properties of any selected component or asset on Figma. When you select something on the background, it appears here. Nothing has been selected and it's showing page black, because I made my default page to always appear as black content to show me that nothing is on my page. So I prefer it that way. I want to add a page, a sample page that I'll be working on. So I will go to frame and select the frame. So I want to design a website using a desktop screen of a MacBook Air. So this is what a MacBook Air screen looks like. This is the dimension. The measurement is about 1280 pixel width by 832 pixel height. So I need to draw the background. Scroll down to fill. This is the background color. I want the background to be this. That is the background of my website. So right now, I'll choose what the website will look like. I first of all want to have a header area, so which I will run the header something from here to here. I want it to just rhyme the whole screen, no gap in between, and it is going to be a blue, a dark blue page here. The page will be at the center of the website, which will run at the mid-center of the site of the page. So look at it, that's the exact center of the page. And it will have a gap here. There will always be a gap from between the header and the page. I want this page to have smooth edges. These edges should be smooth. So I will go straight to this corner radius. In CSS we call it border radius. So I make it something like 30. Press enter. It's cropped now. So I want to put the title of my web page. So I'll come straight here, title. I can choose a logo. Okay, let's just work on the menu or the title. Let's work on the menu of the web page. So the first I'll call home. So I'll go click outside, increase the size to something a little bigger, place it where it's supposed to be. Not just bigger, but it should also be thicker. Make it extra thick. No, just thick. It's bold. Yeah, I'm working on this topography, and then it's going to just be like this. Duplicate it by pressing Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So I'll duplicate it, hold down your shift and drag it to the right to get distance you want. This should be our services. So while making sure it is selected, Ctrl V, Ctrl C, hold down the shift and drag it down. And here I would like to have about us, and then contact us. So this is what I want the website to look like, but I think this thickness is too much for it, so I can make it a little bit lighter. Just semi-bold is fine. So I use semi-bold. Okay, so semi-bold is fine, and then I need this to show when one of these menus is selected, or the active menu, what should it look like? I want it to have something like this, that is on hover. So take it to the side, click on the text, bring the text to the top of the page by right clicking, click on bring to front, and then take it back. And I want to lighten this color, so something lighter than this. Yeah, so when hand hovers on it, it should show this kind of background, and then the other one should remain black, tinted blue, like this, the way it is already. So then the main content of the page, the background of the web page, what should we have here? So I want to first have an image and a welcome note. So I will like to put the image here, and then go straight to fill, get your image from here, and then I'm going to quickly look up any image, just place it there, nothing much. So let's just look up for any image. I like to use this very one, something like this. It's fine. So I'll like this images to be curved. So click on the image, come here and curve it. Like 20 is not bad. So then the write-up should appear here. The write-up, I want this to be black. White, sorry, white web page. So the write-up should appear here. So click on it, go here, the heading, welcome to Codex 1. So I can make this very, very bold. This is introductory page, and this is the hero image of the website. The distance should not be too far from it. So then for the paragraph, We are glad to have you. So I'll need to make it lighter. So I'll use regular. So light as 20 is not bad. So the distance should not be far and it's well aligned. We are happy to have you here with us. Learn how to design a website with ease and be we learn how to design website and applications with ease. First step. So I can duplicate this as many as I want to make more rooms for a paragraph. So and then the button can here. So you just need to put a button here for get started. So I can narrow it down a little, click on top of it, say get started, click outside, right click on it and bring it to the front. So you jack it in top of it, click, make it white. So you click on the button, make the button to be the color that you want it to have. So everything will look good. So the image now can be increased. So we have what we want right now. So and then we want to have some small features here, something like this. I would like to have this called, so I would like to have some icons here. The icons will explain the languages we work on. Let's say HTML5, no, I will just say design program I'm holding it to do this, separate it, debug, launch. So I can select all by going outside, select all, deselect the background, take it to the center of the web page. When you see the straight line dividing the screen, means you are at the center of the page now. So I need another what you will learn. So what you will learn, I want it to be at the center of the page. So I want this to be semi-bold in a bigger font like 24. Make sure it's at the center of the web page. Yeah, I'm good. So I need a line that will run from here to here. It's going to be a black line and another one that will also run from here to here. So if you check the distance, sorry, so you make sure it is the same measurement. Yeah, so there should be a circle here, or yeah, I also want a circle at the center, so I'll place it, make it a little bigger, yeah, and then make it dark. I will make the curve 100%. So